Let's try this again. You guys ready for some more comics tonight? That's the noise of a man who's gonna get a semi-decent blowjob. All right. Well, first of all, when I say cheeba, you say hut. Cheeba.
Hut.
Cheeba.
Hut.
All right. Your first comic tonight. I'm super stoked to have him here. He's actually been the only one that's been to almost every one of the open mics we do here on Friday. I'm super stoked. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Doc Simpson.
What up? I'm Doc. My name's David Roberts. Kind of a nickname as a kid. I got the doctor title without the schooling. So, I'm also kind of a street pharmacist, you know. So I was at Katie's work the other day. It was great. So I heard about this show. I was watching one of her ladies dance. It was great, and she was doing the leg thing over my buddy. Kicked me straight in the mouth. Right. She came down. I'm so sorry. I said, I want a lap dance. I'm broken. You know. Let's go. Right. Got 60 from me real quick. Strip clubs are great. I like to go on the days that she works. I'm looking for bullet wounds and C-section scars. You know what I mean? I'm at 4 o'clock on a Monday. Okay, I want a lap dance like, how's your father? Yeah, I got him through that separation. He doing okay? Yeah, right. It's a stoma, honey. An extra $5, you can put your dick in it. Right. I like to go to strip clubs. I do. I went to Vegas during the day with a friend, and she never got a lap dance. So I figured I'd go get her one, so I found one. It's 4 o'clock, like I said. She's got the Kylie Jenner lips and the tits looking 2 different ways. Right. It's like, do you want to dance? I'm like, no. But my friend needs one. She's never had one. How much? $30. She said 20. I was like, fine, I'll do 20. All I got's a 10. Right? It's 4 o'clock on a Monday. She took it. Right. My friend took me down to Reno for a strip club adventure, and we got a little bored with those ones. Right, we're sitting there, and I look over at him. I'm like, "Hey, I got an idea. You just got to run with it." So next one sits on my lap. Is she hot? I grab her face. Right. He didn't miss a beat. He looks over. He's sorry. He's blind. We like to take him because he likes the sound of tits. I just looked up. I was like, 36B. Nice. Right. I was a bit of a drinker for a long time. I've been off the sauce for about 2.5 years. There were laws. there were laws when I was drinking claws, right? It was 2 a.m. to get out of bed, right? And then when I quit, I thought it was interesting. Tall boys went from 22 ounces to 24. So I know there was a board meeting somewhere. Like, guys, we lost David. We're down 2%. What are we thinking, guys? Jeff from accounting. Give him 2 more ounces so you're ready. You're welcome, guys. Right? I do like to smoke weed still. Do the psychedelics. Anybody like weed? Yeah. I was in buying weed the other day at the weed shop, and the guy ahead of me used his credit card. And I was like, sick. It's way safer to buy weed on credit now. Right? When I was a kid, if you didn't pay, some big dude missing a pinky with a crowbar was collections. Now you just deal with a 30% APR at the end of the month. Hell, you could use your points to go on vacation, right? Let's do it. I had a mushroom day the other day. That's always fun. I ate a bunch of them, and I went to the movie theater, filled up my popcorn bucket, left the movie theater. The movie's outside, dude, right? Got on my skateboard and started just messing with people. I'd stop while they were doing activities and just get off my board. You're doing fine, don't mind me. I was being a weirdo. I ended up over at Riverbend Park, right? And there's this old homeless guy passed out. There's an empty bottle of booze, trash everywhere. I thought to myself, he's asking for it, right? So I dug into my little bag of magic, and I pulled a mushroom out big enough to meet God. Okay? And I snuck up to him, put it in his hand, spooked the shit out of him, right? He looked up, he goes, and I took an opportunity. I looked at him, eat it! And he went, what the fuck? I got on my skateboard and just circled him eating popcorn. eat it. He finally ate this thing and I disappeared, right? I came back 45 minutes later. Place was clean. He was gone, right? So one of two things happened. I either ruined this guy's day, right? Or cured his fucking alcoholism. I'm like half expecting to see him in about a week, like full suit, briefcase, like some tattooed sleep demon gave me a mushroom and now I'm great. You know, I'm doing more for the homeless in the city as one mushroom at a time. Right. So I moved up here with a fiance a few years back. Anybody been engaged? I know the married people have, right? Well, my belief is getting engaged is like getting a really good job with absolutely no job security. Right. You start off, you got your best friend working with you, you get tests done, you have lunch together, you sneak off in the break room and fuck, you know? It's fun. But you show up to work a couple times hammered. She starts fucking the middle management to get the promotion. And now you're just stuck with a drinking problem and way too many fucking cats. Yeah, I'm telling you, the more pussies I get, the less pussy I get. It's wonderful, right? So I'm back in the dating scene now, if you like cats.
How many?
No, Don, I don't want to say that. 4 means you like cats. 6 means you're filling a hole. But I did get back into the dating scene recently. I used that Tinder app, right? And I met a girl, sweetheart. We went back and forth over the texting for a little bit. And she finally invited me over. So, you know, I grabbed a pizza, you know, went over and she opened the door, beautiful. Said she was gonna go, you know, sneak into something a little bit more comfortable. And as I'm waiting, out of the back room, fucking Chris Hansen from Dateline. I was starstruck. He told me, have a seat. He interviewed me. It was great. It must have been a big deal because afterwards, police escort. I had this like number that they took a picture of me. I'm thinking it's the amount of people he's interviewed. It's fucking Chris Hansen, you know what I mean? Best thing about it is now I'm a part of this like real tight-knit online community. Yeah, I get to meet my neighbors. All of them. Yeah. They kind of already know who I am, so the small talk's easy. You know, big break to fame, I just really miss the parks. Yeah. So my mom really likes that joke. She just turned 70, and I went down to Long Beach to celebrate it with her. My dad rented out a real nice Italian spot, right? There was 2 cellar rooms next to each other. My dad asked the maitre d', hey, is there going to be another party going on while my 70-year-old wife's having her birthday? She said, yeah, but you won't even know them. We'll close the door. You know, everything will be great. So he says great, leaves. I get curious. I go talk to the maitre d'. So who's the group coming? And she's great. She's like, they've been coming for the last 30 years. You're going to have a great time with them. You'll never know they're there. I said, well, who's the group? The baby boomer cross-dressers of Long Beach. Bringing their wives to dinner. I said, yes! My mother is a 70-year-old Baptist Christian. So I looked at her and said, we don't want to give her a heart attack, but I'm up for this. So she said she'd have a partition. I told my father, first thing he tells me is, do not tell your mother. I said, I won't. So I'm shaving my face, talking to her, say something about my ex-girlfriend. As my dad's walking in, she says, are you kidding me? Dad looks at me and goes, did you tell her? I said, no, you're about to though. Right? And it was like telling the kid the dog died, right? Honey, we didn't know this was gonna happen. We would have done things differently. But you might have some transgender people at your party tonight. And I looked at my dad and I said, Dad, have some respect. These men are cross-dressers. So I left the room and let my mom explain that to Jesus. She comes out, and I knew she was down because she had like a cocktail dress and said, do you think Dad's gonna look good in this? Right? So we get to the party, partition's up, we're about to sit down, for dinner. My dad's running around telling everybody the gay monster might bite you because everybody's Christian. And out of nowhere, these men start entering the room, and it's like a scene from Lord of the Rings, the Ents. Because these guys are like 6'5" before the heels, but they have cocktail dresses on. It's beautiful, right? My mom's just, hello, right? And at the end of the day, they went down to go get dessert. My dad's sitting there, and he had a couple in him, and he stands up, all right, ladies, now's the time to use the bathroom. Ladies to the left, if you're over 6.5 foot, to the right, happy birthday, honey. Thanks, guys, I'm Doc, and have a good one.